Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the president of the Optimist Club of Menominee Falls, Lynette Shepard.
Isn't this exciting? This is such a great event, but I don't think this is on. There we go. Can you hear me now? Yes, you can. Probably don't even really need this, but anyway, I want to thank you for coming. And before I get to my little scripted speech, I just want to tell you a little bit of a story in case you're not sure what an optimist is. We want to make this very clear. Talking about a couple of twins, identical twins. In every way, they looked exactly alike, they had the same taste except for one thing. One was an optimist and one was a pessimist. That pessimist just could not see the bright side of everything, anything. Just doom and gloomy all the time, just so depressed, never happy. But the optimist loved everything, always in a good mood, never saw the dark side of anything. She wanted to see if this was genetic or if there was something she could do about it, so she thought she would do this little experiment. When they were in school, she filled the pessimist's bedroom full of all good things. Candy and balloons and trains and electronics and lights and anything that would make a kid happy. And in the optimist room, she filled it with, I know this is going to sound horrible, manure. She thought, okay, this is really going to make him upset. So the kids come home from school, they go running upstairs, she hears the bedroom door slam, and she just waits. Nothing. She's like, all right, what's going on here? So she goes up the stairs, she opens the pessimist door, and there he is, in this beautiful party room, with balloons and everything great, and he's crying. She's like, sweetie, what is wrong? How can you not be happy? He's like, oh my God, I'm so sad. The balloons are going to pop. The batteries are going to run out. I don't want to open the presents because I'm probably not going to like anything in them. This is horrible. She said, oh my goodness, are you kidding? She goes, all right, I'm going to the other room. She opens up the room for her little optimist child, and there he is digging in the manure. He's all happy, he's smiling, and she goes, oh my goodness, honey, what are you doing? He goes, there's got to be a pony in here somewhere. That's an optimist, and that's what we stand for. So, with that being said, on behalf, and I thought that was a lot funnier than you guys all thought it was. On behalf of all the members of the Optimist Club of Menominee Falls, I'd like to welcome you to this year's Distinguished Young Women program. The Optimist Club is very proud to sponsor this wonderful event year after year. I'd also like to thank all of the volunteers who volunteered their time and talent to this event, especially Kathy Sharkey, who's really the Wonder Woman behind this, orchestrates everything. So thank you, everyone. Honestly, you know, you have no idea the time and talent that goes into this, and not just with the distinguished young women, but all the people behind the scenes. And it's been my experience through raising my children here in Menominee Falls and working with the youth through the Optimist Club that we are blessed as a community, not just with these great distinguished young women that are here tonight, but all of our kids. And so I want to recognize the parents, the grandparents, our educators, all the adults in this community for really bringing up some good kids. Thank you, parents and grandparents and adults. You're really supporting our community's future, so thank you to you. So anyway, a little bit about our club. So we have close to 200 members. We're one of the largest in the world, and we continue to impact this community and the youth of our community through all the different events that we sponsor throughout the year. But in addition to all of these events that we sponsor, we donate over $25,000 to organizations, clubs, individuals, through these fundraising events, and I would say it's probably closer to $50,000. We really do make an impact in this community. And you can see that we're really invested. So we meet, in case you're interested in becoming an optimist, looking for that pony, we meet every Wednesday morning at 7:15 at the Community Center in Menominee Falls, except the first Wednesday of the month. We do have a night meeting, because not everybody's available in the morning. And we just organized something called the Optimist After 5, which is they meet a couple of times a month. So there's opportunities for everyone to join us. We welcome and we encourage guests to come and really see what we're all about and feel our passion and feel what we do, why we do this. You can find a lot of information about us online. There's something in the program as well. You can go to our Facebook page and our website at fallsoptimist.org. And I encourage you to read the Optimist Creed. That's what we love and that's what we live for, and you really get a taste for what we do in the community. Again, thank you so much for being here, and enjoy the show.
a desert in my blood and a storm in your eyes. Am I the king of nothing at all? And you're the queen of nothing at all. But I remember the fight and I forget the pain. I got my hand in your pocket and my key in your chain. Am I the king of nothing at all? And you're the queen of nothing at all.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our co-hosts for the evening, Allison Leon and Becky Shaw.
All right, good evening everyone and welcome to the 54th Annual Distinguished Young Women of Menomonee Falls program.
It's wonderful that so many young women have been exposed to and influenced by the spirit of this program throughout the past 54 years. Allie, I know that you'll agree with me when I say that the Distinguished Young Women program truly provides high school girls with the opportunity to make lifelong friendships, increase their self-confidence, grow as individuals, and walk away with unforgettable memories.
Today, the mission of the Distinguished Young Women program is to emphasize education by providing scholarship opportunities to outstanding college-bound high school girls and to encourage personal development in all young people through the Be Your Best Self outreach program.
Founded in 1958 in Mobile, Alabama, Distinguished Young Women is the largest and oldest national scholarship program for high school girls. For more than 50 years, the program was known as America's Junior Miss. In 2010, it officially changed its name to Distinguished Young Women. In addition to providing life-changing experiences for more than 765,000 young women across the country, the organization has awarded more than $106 million in cash scholarships at the local, state, and national levels. Along with cash scholarships, Distinguished Young Women participants are eligible for college-granted scholarships from over 100 colleges and universities.
Distinguished Young Women has a saying at all levels of competition that it's not about choosing a winner from a group of representatives, but rather choosing a representative from a group of winners. Which brings us to our primary task of the evening. Is everyone ready to meet the participants for the title of Distinguished Young Woman of Menomonee Falls for 2019 and their little misses?
Participant number 1.
Participant number 2.
3.
Hi, I'm Shivani Ganesh, daughter of Ganesh Anandam and Lavanya Ilango, and this is my little miss, Vidushi Pandya.
Participant number 4.
Hello, I'm Isabella Hollow. My parents are Martin and Matt Hollow, and this is my little miss, Haley Fortuna.
Participant number 5.
Hello, my name is Hannah Lucht, daughter of Lynn and Al Lucht, and this is my little miss, Gigi Carlino.
Participant number 6.
My name is Monica Ravinsky, and my parents are Esso and Anthony Ravinsky, and this is my little miss, Eleanor Dio.
Participant number 7.
Hi everyone, my name is Jackie Perez, my parents are Patrick and Alyssa Perez, and this is my little miss, Josie Perez.
Participant number 8.
Hi, my name is Kelly Maloney, my parents are Mike and Joe Maloney, and this is my little miss, Audrey Schmeichel.
Participant number 9.
Good evening, my name is Rafika Fentel, my parents are Red and Singh and Kima, and this is my little miss, Anna Mom.
Participant number 10.
Hi, I'm Jackie Fantier, daughter of Libby Mark, and this is my little miss, Mia Field.
Participant number 11.
Hi, my name is Rita Patel, daughter of Nina and Gary Patel, and this is my little miss, Izzy Thomas.
Participant number 12.
Hi, my name is Constantia Felker, my parents are Rick and Katie Felker, and this is my little miss, Scarlett Kiva.
Participant number 13.
Hi, my name is Megan Schmanley, my parents are Greg and Lisa Schmanley, and this is my little miss, Logan Schmanley.
Participant number 14.
Hi, my name is Kayla Francis, my parents are Jack and Kelly Francis, and this is my little miss, Jocelyn Kirby.
Participant number 15.
Good evening, my name is Katie Doherty, I'm a proud daughter of Mike and Linda Doherty, and this is my little miss, Caitlin Christie.
And we're going to give our first and second participants one more chance to introduce themselves so we can hear them. So let's start with participant number 1.
My name is Tia Hebring, my parents are Ronald and Juan Hebring, and this is my little miss, Lauren Schmidt.
Participant number 2.
Hi, my name is Madeline Labat, my parents are Mark and Jackie, and this is my little miss, Allie Thompson.
And now let's give a very special welcome to the Distinguished Young Women of Menominee Falls for 2018.
There you are, ladies and gentlemen, the participants in the 2019 Distinguished Young Women of Menominee Falls program and their adorable little misses.
Since 1986, the Junior Miss and Distinguished Young Women programs have been sponsored by the Optimist Club of Menominee Falls. To date, the club has awarded over $30,000 in scholarships, as well as spent hundreds of volunteer hours running these programs.
Throughout the country, there are more than 17,000 volunteers who devote countless hours to planning, organizing, and conducting the hundreds of local and state competitions leading up to the national finals in Mobile, Alabama. Those chosen at the local level advance to a state competition, and all 50 state winners will travel to Mobile in June to compete for the title of Distinguished Young Women of America and more than $100,000 in college scholarships.
Distinguished Young Women, the largest and oldest national scholarship program for high school girls, is sponsored by Mobile County, the City of Mobile, Winslow's Oyster House, Encore Rehabilitation, Alabama Power Foundation, Master Boat Builders, the Barbara Barrington Jones Family Foundation, Regents Financial Corporation, Evonik Industries, and the Alabama Media Group. The 61st National Finals will take place in Mobile, Alabama on June 28th, 29th, and 30th, 2018. For more information about Distinguished Young Women, please visit our website, www.distinguishedYW.org, and you can follow Distinguished Young Women on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube.
At this time, we would like to welcome to the stage the Distinguished Young Woman of Menominee Falls for 2018, Priyanka Ramanathan, and her parents, Abhirami and Subbu, and along with her brother, Raj Kumar.
I would like to take a moment to thank my biggest support system, my family. Dad, thanks for your endless help that ranges from editing music to fixing the printer every time I use it to practicing the father-daughter walk multiple times. Mom, thank you for always being the face I look for in an audience, the one whose smile lights up my entire performance. And to both of you, for always driving me everywhere and allowing me, to pursue my dreams. Raj, I didn't forget about you. No matter how much we argue, I know you always have my back. And I know deep down, you really love me, and I do too. So thank you all for making this year, this year, my previous 17 years, and more in the future, everything that they are.
Priyanka will be back periodically throughout this evening's program. We're sure she has a lot more to share with us about her year as Distinguished Young Woman. Now, though, let's begin the search for the Distinguished Young Woman of Menominee Falls for 2019. One of these young ladies will compete in the state finals, which will be held this August in Franklin, Wisconsin.
Before the program began this evening, 50% of the participants' scores were already completed. Judging in scholastics, which accounts for 25% of each participant's total score, was completed by a qualified judge, who reviewed each participant's transcript and scores on college entrance examinations.
In addition to the scholastics judging, each participant had a 10-minute personal interview with the program judges. In the interview, the judges look for a sense of values, clarity of expression, knowledge of the world, and current events. The interview counts for 25% of each participant's total score. This evening, you will see the remaining 50% of the competition during onstage presentations in the 3 remaining categories of fitness, talent, and self-expression.
Now, let's meet the judges for tonight's competition. These 5 volunteers have generously given their time to help evaluate our program. Please refer to your program booklets to read more about their varied backgrounds. Judges, please stand as your name is read. Our first evaluator this evening is Megan Bai.
Our next evaluator is Stephanie Kern.
Our third evaluator is Sue Montine.
Our fourth evaluator is Cassie Oden.
And our final evaluator this evening is Jeffrey Wilgus.
And last but not least, a very important job, our judges chairperson this evening is Linda Zilka. I don't know about you, Allie, but I'm happy to be up here and not down there responsible for judging. I know that the judges are going to have a tough decision to make. Thank you so much for devoting your time, and good luck this evening.
Okay, I think we're ready to get started. To give every participant a fair evaluation, our participants this evening will be performing their self-expression and fitness categories in small groups. So, are we ready to start the small group portion of our program?
Alrighty, we begin tonight's evaluation with participants 1 through 8 performing the self-expression portion of the program. This category consists of movement and speaking and counts for 15% of each girl's total score. The judges will be evaluating the participants on their poise, demeanor, and speaking ability.
Take one moment more to think about your answer and good luck.
The question the girls will be answering tonight is, which of your extracurricular or volunteer activities has the greatest impact on your life and how? Participant number 1 is Tia Hebring. Tia is the daughter of Ronald and Wanbu and has a brother Ronald and a sister Deanna. Tia?
When I picked up playing tennis in 7th grade, I was in it for looking forward to hanging out with my friends and being part of the team. But it did take long for me to realize that some of my friends are better than I was in tennis. Through commitment and dedication, I was able to work for what I wanted to do, and from that I was able to establish patience and commitment. As #1 singles of the tennis team today, I am able to express my love in coaching because I understand what it is to be like at the bottom of the ladder. My dedication, motivation, and drive all originate in the game of tennis.
Thank you, Tia.
Participant number 2 is Madeline Labatt. She is the daughter of Jacqueline and Mark and has 2 brothers, Jackson and Gage. Madeline?
The most important extracurricular activity that I was a part of was the Milwaukee Youth Symphony Orchestra. Aside from learning important musical skills, I learned 3 very important life lessons. 1, there's always room for someone better than you in this world, and that's okay. 2, failure is an important part of life, and it is okay to fail. And 3, it is very important to do what makes you happy, because if you are not happy, you are not going to be successful. And since life is so unpredictable, we must do what makes us happy.
Thank you, Madeline.
Participant number 3 is Shivani Ganesh. She is the daughter of Lavanya and Ganesh and has a sister, Shambhu. Shivani?
I owe so much to the Indian classical dance commonly known as Bharatanatyam. When I first started Bharatanatyam, I was a shy, 11-year-old girl who just wanted to dance like the girls on television. I soon learned it wasn't as easy as it seems. I first started with the basics, practicing each step over and over again until it was finally ingrained into my head. It taught me the importance of hard work and discipline. More than that, it taught me, it let me connect with my religion and my heritage. Bharatanatyam is over 1,000 years old, and it enables me to embrace my culture and my faith.
Thank you, Shivani.
Participant number 4 is Isabella Volk. She is the daughter of Annette and Martin and has a sister, Sarah, and a brother, Alex. Isabella.
Over the past few years, I've had the opportunity to talk on a panel at the Children's Hospital Scoliosis Clinic, which is a support group for children who have to wear back braces and for their parents. In 8th grade, I was actually diagnosed with scoliosis and was told I would have to wear a back brace. At first, this was very overwhelming for me, but since I've been able to use my experience to support, encourage, and offer advice to other children who now have to wear braces. I give them advice on how to manage everyday activities that become harder with a brace. This has greatly impacted me because it has allowed me to use my experience to encourage others who are facing challenges. Knowing that I've been able to assist these children and their parents is truly fulfilling.
Thank you, Isabella.
Participant number 5 is Hannah Lucht. Hannah is the daughter of Lynn and Al. She has 3 brothers, Matthew, Andrew, and Jacob. Hannah?
Though I participate in a lot of different activities like these fellow ladies beside me, the one activity that connects me most to my community and even beyond the community is the Junior Optimist Club through the Menominee Falls High School. Most recently, we have received the opportunity to donate pencils and pencil cases to children in Milwaukee who, this past December, on their letters to Santa, decided that the one thing they really needed and wanted were pencils and pencil cases. Not toys like many of us would ask for, just simple things to help us write and let out our feelings. And through this wonderful organization, I've been able to get outside of myself and really become a part of my community, not just look at it. And all of this, the Junior Optimist Club, was built up to the actual Optimist Club, which has made all of this possible today with distinguished young women. And that is why I love it so much, because it's not just a volunteering opportunity in high school. I can actually see myself going outside of it, even when I'm in college, to really continue my volunteer work and continue my work with whatever community I'm in.
Thank you, Hannah.
Participant number 6 is Monica Rapinski. She's the daughter of Etsko and Anthony and is the sister of Isaac. Monica?
The most impactful volunteer experience is volunteering at Senior Living Home. At first I was a little nervous because I had worked with elderly people. I usually volunteer with kids. But I learned that I love going to the Senior Living Home because I love working with the elderly. At first I thought I wanted to go into pediatrics, but now I'm thinking maybe I want to go into geriatrics. Volunteering has helped me discover and learn new things about myself.
Thank you, Monica.
Participant number 7 is Becky Perez. Becky is the daughter of Alyssa and Patrick and has a sister, Abigail. Becky?
For me, the extracurricular activity that had the most formative impact on me was my 6th grade decision to take up curriculum. In the start, I struggled a little and I didn't necessarily have a natural talent for the instrument, but I really just wanted to be able to make music. So through learning from figuring out how to learn from my mistakes and practicing a lot, I got to the point where I could be proud of the music that I made. And through that journey, I learned the values, persistence, determination, and hard work, all things that I carry with me in my life forever.
Thank you, Becky.
Participant number 8 is Kelly Maloney. She's the daughter of Joan and Mike and has 2 brothers, Alex and Tommy. Kelly?
I've had many opportunities outside of school, but the most impactful opportunity I've been given is being able to teach dance to young children. Being able to share my passion for dance and watching the kids grow and their excitement for dance is so fulfilling. It's so neat to be able to share something I care so much about with so many other people. And their hugs after dance class aren't too bad either.
Thank you, Kelly. Ladies and gentlemen, participants 1 through 8 in the self-expression portion of our program. Excellent job, ladies.
All right, so we have a couple minutes here before our next girls are ready for their next portion. So we have some really great things to tell you about in regards to the Optimist Club.
And you're looking at me to take over, I see. Okay. So we're going to talk first about one of the major perks to participating in our program.
Best perk.
The Optimist Club of Menominee Falls sponsors and runs the Popcorn Wagon located in the Piggly Wiggly parking lot. They open on Memorial Day, or over Memorial Day weekend, and they are open every single night throughout the summer. And any participant in the Distinguished Young Woman of Menominee Falls program throughout the entire year after the program, or the entire summer really, can get a free bag of popcorn every day. So
Literally
that's a
every
big
day.
deal. So if you are a family member of one of these young ladies, keep that in
Best
mind.
perk.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess last summer, I don't know, if you haven't been to the Popcorn Wagon, you should probably check it out. It's really fun. Different groups run it each night or each week, and they do games and raffles, and it's a really great way to support the community. The popcorn is super good.
Excellent.
So,
We've been given the cue that we can move on.
wonderful.
Stop telling you about
Star
these
filler is
things.
always fantastic. So it is now time for the participants to perform their talent. This portion of the competition makes up 20% of the overall score. Each participant will have exactly 90 seconds to perform the talent of her choice. Judges will be scoring the participants on technical ability, stage presence, and the overall performance. Here to introduce participants 9 through 15 is our current Distinguished Young Woman, Priyanka Ramanathan, and the 2018 first alternate, Basha Kloss. Basha plans to attend either the University of Michigan or the University of Wisconsin-Madison to study civil engineering or computer science. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Priyanka and Basha.
The first participant to perform for you is Rohita Punithil. Rohita started learning Bharatanatyam, the classical Indian dance form, at the age of 8. Bharatanatyam encompasses music, rhythm, expression, and adheres to a strict structure. The main item of the Bharatanatyam recital is the Varnam, which showcases the dancer's ability to switch between complex rhythms and tests the dancer's endurance and strength. Performing the Varnam Swami Nan Udan Adime, in which intricate sequences are fused with repetitive music, is participant number 9, Rohita Punithil.
The next participant is Jackie Plantier. Jackie has loved to entertain since she could barely talk. She's found ways to share her passion for performance throughout the years through theater, forensics, and other competitive public speaking events. An avid reader and writer herself, Jackie's appreciation for authorial style and voice has led to a fondness for satire and humor. Adapted from The Book That I Haven't Started Writing Yet Will Be the Best Book Ever by The New Yorker's Annabelle Gurwitch, this satirical piece chronicles life as an aspiring author full of ambition, but still working out some of the basics. Here's participant number 10, Jackie Plantier.
You are all going to be famous. You are going to be included in my brand new book, which I may not have started yet. In the book that I haven't started writing yet, it is destined to be a New York Times #1 bestseller in both the fiction and the nonfiction categories. Critics use words like dramatically polarizing to describe it. No. Wait. Remarkably unifying. Anyway. Anyway, when Lady calls with the news that Meryl Streep is demanding the lead role in the book adaptation into a film, oh, he's stressed. We already promised it to Robert De Niro. Well, either way, the book will win awards. Nothing too grand or pretentious, like the Nobel Prize of Literature. No. Just a couple of awards that are something, like Pulitzer, whatever that is. Oh, and I almost forgot to mention, the book that I haven't started writing yet will be so groundbreaking that I might never even write again, which is why it's okay that I haven't started. Nobody wants to peak too early. So, I guess I do owe you guys an apology. You all may not become famous tonight, or at least until I finish the book that I haven't started writing yet. Wish me luck.
The next participant to perform for you this evening is Brinda Patel. Since childhood, Brinda has grown up watching Bollywood films, and soon enough she fell in love with the clothes, the songs, and the actors. She picked up bits of Hindi here and there, which helped her connect to her culture and understand the Bollywood songs she was constantly singing along to. Today she will be performing a Bollywood dance to the iconic Hindi song Dola Re from one of her favorite movies, Devdas, where the heroine Paro and her friend Chandramukhi dance together to celebrate and express their newfound friendship. Here's participant number 11, Brinda Patel.
Performing for you now is Cosette Schaffelker. Sorry. Okay. Music has always been a large and inspirational part of Cosette's life. She feels like she can always rely on music to pick her up when she's feeling down or encourage her when she needs motivation. When she began playing the saxophone, her love for music flourished more than ever. Tonight she will be performing Bachiana Suite by the famous composer J.S. Bach on the alto saxophone. Without further ado, here's contestant number 12, Cosette Schaffelker.
Thank you.
The next participant is Megan Schmaling. Since she was 5 years old, Megan has loved to dance. Over the years, she has tried other sports like soccer and basketball, but none have compared to the feelings she felt while dancing. She has competed in a variety of styles such as jazz, kick, hip-hop, lyrical, and pom, and has always found pom to be her favorite. Tonight, she will be performing a pom routine choreographed by Amanda Kolsch to a remix of Counting Stars by One Republic. Here's participant number 13, Megan Schmaling.
The next participant to perform for you this evening is Kayla Francis. Kayla Francis started studying piano when she was 6 years old. Although she did not enjoy it most of the time, her parents made her stick with it. Kayla is now glad that they did so because she still enjoys playing to this day. Today, Kayla is playing a piece from the Anna Magdalena Bach notebook titled Minuet in G. Here's participant number 14, Kayla Francis.
Performing for you next is Kaylee Doherty. Kaylee has been active in the arts from the time she was a little girl. She grew up playing the violin, acting in various musical theater productions, and dancing and performing for 12 years as a student of the Milwaukee Ballet School and Academy. Her greatest passion, however, has always been the opportunity to sing. From contemporary pieces to operatic repertoire, Kaylee looks forward to sharing her vocal passion with others. Now performing Giacomo Puccini's aria, Nessun Dorma, is participant number 15, Kaylee Doherty.
Thank you.
give another round of applause for participants 9 through 15. While we give our judges a few minutes to complete their scoring, I would like to invite a special guest to the podium, Harriet Huang, Distinguished Young Woman of Wisconsin. Harriet will be traveling to Mobile, Alabama in June to compete in the 2018 national program. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm welcome to Harriet Huang.
Yeah, she's coming. Almost here.
Oh man. Okay.
Harriet, do you want to tell us about your year as Distinguished Young Woman of Wisconsin and your journey there?
Yeah, so this year has been really fun. My favorite part was definitely helping with the Brookfield Distinguished Young Woman program that was in January, and I loved being able to mentor the girls and just kind of relive my experience from locals last year. And I think I also loved going to state. That was just the highlight of my summer. It was so great being surrounded by such talented and awesome girls that were also my age, and I think that Distinguished Young Woman has just been such a great influence on my life in developing my character and who I am and what I can bring to this world, and also just being surrounded by awesome girls. Yeah.
Joining me to introduce participants 1 through 8 is the 2018 Spirit Award winner and Interview Award winner, Olivia Eisenhower. Olivia will be attending the University of Wisconsin-La Crosse to study communications. Please welcome Olivia Eisenhower. The next participant to perform tonight is Tia Hebring. Following a family trend, Tia began playing the piano at 5 years old. Despite having to drag her to piano lessons every Wednesday night for the first 5 years, she developed a passion for expressing herself in music. Today she will be performing Franz Schubert Impromptu in E-flat major. Participant number 1, Tia Hebring.
Our next performer this evening is Madeline Labatt. For most of Madeline's childhood, the ultimate goal was to one day play the flute. Ever since Madeline was in 3rd grade, she has expressed her love of music through her flute. The piece that she is going to perform is her all-time favorite flute solo. Written in the early 1900s, Concertino in G depicts a forbidden relationship between the composer and her college professor. Performing Concertino in G by Cécile Chaminade is participant number 2, Madeline Labatt.
next for you is Shivani Ganesh. Considered to be over 2,000 years old, the traditional Indian dance form known as Bharatanatyam originates from Tamil Nadu, which is where Shivani is from. Shivani has been learning classical Indian dance from her guru, Smitha Nandakumar, for over 6 years and is working to achieve her Arangetram, also known as the dancer's on-stage performance showcasing their mastery of the dance form. Tonight, Shivani will be performing to a song that is a fusion of both American and Indian beats, a representation of who she is and where she is from. Dancing to Swala Jati Mix, here's participant number 3, Shivani Ganesh.
The next participant to perform is Isabella Volk. Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart was one of the most prolific and influential composers of all time. He composed over 600 works in his short 35-year lifetime. Isabella has been playing violin since the age of 5 and has enjoyed playing many pieces by Mozart. Tonight, she will be performing an excerpt from Mozart's Concerto in A Major, First Movement. Here is participant number 4, Isabella Volk.
Performing next is Hannah Loft. Hannah has loved to sing and act ever since the 6th grade when she was cast in her first show. Since then, she's been able to grow her abilities and project her confidence while on stage. While many people see her as confident and outgoing, deep down she's really shy. Performing Shy from the musical Once Upon a Mattress, a song about a girl struggling to fit in and find a friend, is participant number 5, Hannah Loft.
Someone's being bashful, that's no way to
participant number 6, Monica Rapinski. Clumsy 3-year-old feet turned into graceful tools of art. Monica has been dancing as long as she can remember for the sheer reason of her passion for dance. One of her favorite quotes is, "Dancing with the feet is one thing, but dancing with the heart is another." To her, dance is not about a dancer's technique or skill, it's about the meaning and story told behind a dancer's moves and emotions. The passion and joy she feels when she is dancing is why her love for dance continues to grow. Tonight, she will be sharing with you a contemporary lyrical dance to the song Next to You by Rust and Bone. May I present to you participant number 6, Monica Rapinski.
Performing next is Becky Perez. Becky's interest in French horn has been a story of ups and downs. Starting out with the instrument on shaky feet and uncertainty, through her decision to stick with it for one more year, it eventually grew into a passion for the instrument and music in general. No matter what the future holds for Becky, music and performance will always be in her life somewhere. Now performing Mozart's Horn Concerto No. 1 in D major, participant number 7, Rebecca Perez. The final talent presentation tonight will be by Kelly Maloney. Ever since the age of 6, Kelly has been exploring the world of dance. From ballet to tap to hip hop and jazz, she has always loved to take on a new challenge. The freedom of expression that it allows is the reason Kelly loves it the most and continues to follow her passion. She will be performing a lyrical dance to My Heart Will Go On. Here is participant number 8, Kelly Maloney. that concludes the talent category for all the participants. Please give them one more round of applause. And now, back to you, Allie and Becky.
Okay, I think we're ready to move on to the second group for self-expression. So please welcome participants 9 through 15 for their self-expression evaluation. Nicely done, ladies. You will be answering the question, which of your extracurricular or volunteer activities has had the greatest impact on your life and how? Take one more second and think about it. Good luck to everyone.
Participant number 9 is Rohitha Punathil. Rohitha is the daughter of Rima and Ratna Singh and is the sister of Ritika. Rohitha?
The extracurricular activity that has had the greatest impact on my life is debate. My passion for public speaking began in 6th grade when I entered my first oratorical contest. And I wanted to continue that in high school. Once I realized that there weren't any opportunities to do that, my friends and I co-founded our debate team. We faced many initial adversities like no coach, virtually no budget, and competing against very established rivals. Yet, in our first year, the 4 of us made it to octafinals at state, and the following year, not only did our team reach triple in size, but we also reached semifinals at state. This experience has taught me 3 things. First, in life, we are responsible for our own destiny, and so we should create opportunities for ourselves and not wait for them to come to us. Second, with a will to succeed, hard work, and optimism, we can overcome any obstacle. And lastly, with teamwork, we can reach greater lengths than we can on our own.
Thank you, Rohitha.
Participant number 10 is Jackie Plantier. She is the daughter of Elizabeth and Mark and is the sister of Thomas and Joseph. Jackie?
The extracurricular activity that had the greatest impact on my life was freshman year forensics. For those of you that don't know, forensics is the public competitive speaking program competition. When I first heard about the club, I thought it'd be a fun, easy way to make some new friends, maybe improve my public speaking a little bit. Boy, was I in for a surprise. As a wee little freshman, when I came to my first competition and saw a bunch of sharp-dressed juniors and seniors delivering expert speeches, I felt like I didn't belong. Well, who was I to be here? Well, this must have showed because I finished dead last in my first competition. At that moment, I knew I had 2 options. I could give up and try something else like yodeling or soccer, or I could persevere. I chose the latter. After months of careful preparation and practicing, by the end of the season, I was able to compete at the state competition and earn a gold medal. However, that was not the most memorable part of that process. obstacles in life, how we conquer them, that makes us stronger. A wise person once said, you should try to do something little every day that terrifies you. I believe this sentiment rings true in my experience. It has helped me to lead my life up until today and into the future.
Thank you, Jackie.
Participant number 11 is Brenda Patel. Brenda is the daughter of Anita and Gary and is the sister of Shavon. Brenda?
The extracurricular that has had the greatest impact on my life has to be International Club. Not only does it allow me to learn about other cultures of the world, but it also gave me the chance to teach others about my own culture and background as well. It allowed me to see the world from a new perspective and embrace cultures that are different from my own. It taught me unity and diversity, and I think that is very important today, especially since our country is so multicultural and diverse. Misunderstandings between people can create ignorance, so I love that International Club bridges people together and breaks down barriers.
Thank you, Brenda.
Participant number 12 is Cosette Schiffelker. She is the daughter of Catherine and Richard and has two sisters, Juliet and Georgia. Cosette?
The extracurricular activity that has had the most impact on my life is golf. Through this sport, I have met so many fantastic people that I want to stay friends with for a long period of time to come. It also teaches you an extraordinary amount of life lessons, such as respect and integrity. You don't get to choose who plays on the golf course, but you do have to accept them as both a person and a player no matter what. It also forces you to hold yourself accountable, no matter how many mistakes you make. Lastly, golf is great for learning how to set goals, because it forces you to pursue them no matter what. With enough work ethic, it makes you realize that you can achieve whatever you set your mind to.
Thank you, Cosette.
Participant number 13 is Megan Schmeling. She is the daughter of Lisa and Gregory and is the sister of Jake and Rachel. Megan?
The extracurricular activity that has had the most impact on my life is dance. I've been competing in the sport since I was 5 years old, so it's definitely shaped the person I am today. Besides the physical attributes that I have improved upon, such as flexibility and strength, I've also developed things to shape my character, such as leadership skills and time management. Dance has also provided me an outlet for my passion for the sport and helps me to continue to improve my life.
Thank you, Megan.
Participant number 14 is Kayla Francis. She is the daughter of Kelly and Jeff and has two brothers, Josh and John. Kayla?
The volunteer activity that has impacted my life the most is serving with my church on mission trips. I have been fortunate enough to travel around and out of the country serving people in need. It has really opened my eyes to see how people survive and live around the world and how sharing what we have can impact their lives a lot. I was able to help rebuild a home of a family that lost their home in a flood, and the experience has made me want to keep helping families in need.
Thank you, Kayla.
Participant number 15 is Kaylee Doherty. She is the daughter of Linda and Brian and is the sister of Brandon, Ashley, and Shannon. Kaylee?
The extracurricular activity that has had the greatest impact on my life has been Best Buddies. Best Buddies is a club that is founded on creating one-on-one relationships with individuals with developmental and intellectual disabilities. It has taught me the importance of kindness, compassion, and empathy for all, and it continues to live out this mission today of inclusion of everyone, because we're all much more alike than we are different.
Thank you, Kaylee. Ladies and gentlemen, participants 9 through 15 in the self-expression portion of our program. Excellent job, ladies. Alrighty, we are now ready to evaluate participants 1 through 8 for the physical fitness portion of the program, which counts for 15% of the total score. In this category, the judges will be evaluating the participants' physical well-being, coordination, stamina, and agility. My co-host Allie has choreographed the routine for the girls this evening, and it is a very exciting and upbeat song, so feel free to clap along, cheer for whoever you're here to see. But ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Tia, Madeline, Shivani, Isabella, Hannah, Monica, Becky, and Kelly as they perform their physical fitness routine.
Come on, people, let's get now.
A round of applause for the participants in their physical fitness routine.
Okay.
It's a long time to be running around out there.
We are now ready to evaluate participants 9 through 15 for their physical fitness portion of the program. So we know you're seeing it again, but these ladies need that same energy. That was awesome with your clapping, so please bring that again. Without further ado, please welcome Rohitha, Jackie, Brenda, Cosette, Megan, Kayla, and Kaylee to the stage as they perform their physical fitness routine.
right, a second round of applause there for the participants and their physical fitness routine.
Excellent audience participation.
Yes, good job.
Very good.
We have now completed all categories of the program. At this time, we will excuse our panel of evaluators to go about the very difficult task of choosing who will become the next distinguished young woman of Menominee Falls.
Good luck.
While they are getting ready to exit, at this time we would like to invite any visiting or former junior miss or distinguished young women participants to the stage. We know you're out there.
Are we using our mic? No, we're using the radio mic. You're dressed up. Why don't you just give it to Britt to take that? All right, what a great group. Please state your name, where and when you participated in either Distinguished Young Women or Junior Miss.
Hi, I'm Ritika Plenithal, and I was a Distinguished Young Woman in the Menominee Falls for 2016. Hi, my name is Olivia Eisenhower, and I participated in last year's program. Hi, my name is Lori Lapp, and I participated in Distinguished Young Women in the Menominee Falls 2016. Hi, my name is Natasha Singh, and I participated in 2016 for Menominee Falls. Hi, I'm Signy Raxler. I participated in Menominee Falls Distinguished Young Woman in 2017. Hi, my name is Lauren Sinicki, and I participated in Distinguished Young Woman at Menominee Falls in 2013. Hi, my name is Margaret Conroy, and I participated in Distinguished Young Woman in 2018 here. Hi, my name is Kenzie Schmidt. I participated in the 2018 Distinguished Young Woman in Menominee Falls.
Hello, my name is Basha Kloss, and I participated in the 2018 Menominee Falls Distinguished Young Women.
Hi, my name is Samantha Tossel, and I'm the Distinguished Young Woman of Pennsylvania 2018.
Hi, my name is Katie Smith, and I'm the Distinguished Young Woman of New Berlin 2018.
Hi, my name is Lauren Litz. I'm the Distinguished Young Woman of Oak Creek for 2018.
Hi, I'm Harriet Wong. I'm the Distinguished Young Woman of Wisconsin 2018.
Hi, I'm Amy Keene, and I'm the Distinguished Young Woman of Waukesha for the class of 2019.
Hi, my name is Kayla Preston, and I participated in the 2018 Distinguished Young Women program.
Hi, my name is Sarah Wolf, and I participated in Junior Miss in 2010.
Hi, my name is Ashley Doherty, and I'm the Distinguished Young Woman of Menominee Falls 2015.
Thank you, ladies. We're so glad that you could come and join us this evening.
At this time, there will be an intermission. Please understand that the judges do need to work through this deliberation process, so it could take a little while, but we'll bring you back in pretty soon. So we would like to encourage you to stretch your legs, go on out to the lobby. There's a bake sale ran by the Community League of Menominee Falls, so take a little break and we'll see you back here soon.
Nice to see you. I just want to get this stuff for sure. Hi, honey. How's it going?
I thought you called my name and I was like,
No.
Bye guys, thanks All right, that was go.
Dude, I'm so going back there. I'm starving.
Upstairs.
Oh, that's right. No, I just want like the food. So. Thank you, Priyanka. Wonderful. I broke that.
So, at this time,
not true.
No, I think we for sure broke it. It's fine. At this time, we would like to recognize the parents of our 15 participants. We invite you to please stand.
Congratulations to each and every one of you. You should be very proud of yourselves and of your daughters.
When a program runs smoothly, it is often because of the technical people working behind the scenes who never have an opportunity to take a bow. Let's start by thanking Danny Shepard for providing the sound for tonight's program. A big thank you to Tom Wapmel for providing the stage lights this evening, and assisting him on the spotlight is Montana Mariskow. Thanks also to Lana Schicker for her assistance with the new sound system, and theater manager Roger Bochek.
We also need to extend a huge thank you to the stage crew managed by Dave Curran. These crew members are all a part of the Optimist Club and they are volunteering their time. Thanks to Rose Schwartz for helping the girls with their sound needs. And we also want to thank John Klein for providing the photos of the girls in the program book. Falls Cable Access is recording this program and as we mentioned earlier is streaming it live for us. And it can be seen on Cable Access Channel 14 or online later at www.fallscableaccess.com. Thank you to Harry Stetzel as well for making all this cable access stuff possible.
The Optimist Club and the Distinguished Young Women Committee would also like to thank the local businesses for their support of our program. Please consider patronizing these businesses. When you do, thank them for their generous sponsorship. Finally, a special thanks goes out to Don Gorzak, our photographer. We're very lucky to have him with us. It takes many people to make this program successful, and we thank each and every one of them.
We would now, yes, let's clap again. That's great. We really do appreciate all of these people. But at this time, we're ready to welcome back the participants for the Distinguished Young Women of Menominee Falls for 2019 programs with their fathers.
Participant number 1, Tia Hebring, with her father, Ronald.
Participant number 2, Madeline Labat, with her father, Mark.
Participant number 3, Shivani Ganesh, with her father, Ganesh.
Participant number 4, Isabella Volk, with her father, Martin.
Participant number 5, Hannah Lutt, with her father, Adam.
Participant number 6, Monica Rapinski, with her father, Tony.
Participant number 7, Becky Perez, with her father, Patrick.
Participant number 8, Kelly Maloney, with her father, Mike.
Participant number 9, Rohitha Punathil, with her father, Ratna Singh.
Participant number 10, Jackie Plantier, with her father, Mark.
Participant number 11, Brenda Patel, with her father, Gary.
Participant number 12, Cassette Schaufelker, with her father, Richard.
Participant number 13, Megan Schmeling, with her father, Greg.
Participant number 14, Michaela Francis, with her father, Jeff.
Participant number 15, Kaylee Doherty, with her father, Brian. And now, the Distinguished Young Woman of Menominee Falls for 2018, Priyanka Ramanathan and her father, Sabu. Let's give Priyanka a warm welcome as she returns to give her farewell address.
As senior year is rounding out, all of my lasts begin. The last first day of high school, my last gymnastics meet, my last choir concert, and now my last time on stage as the current Distinguished Young Woman of Menominee Falls. My journey to the Distinguished Young Women program was a little different to others. One of my former teammates was a program winner and had been talking about the program extensively. After I asked her about it, she told me that I would have to enter the Menominee Falls program, aka the most competitive program. She then proceeded to tell me that I lacked the effort and commitment level required to participate in the program. Crushed, I went home that day, determined to prove her wrong. 3 years later, I found myself with a group of 11 other girls that I didn't know, but would soon become close with. I came into the program with the intention of doing my best and fully opening myself up to the experience. However, I left with 11 new friends and a newfound sense of confidence. Winning the program was an utter shock, and if I'm being honest, I still can't believe it. After the local program, I, along with 7 other girls from across Wisconsin, took part in the state program the first week of August. We stayed with host families for a week in which we volunteered, rehearsed, sorted peppers, bonded, and ate a whole lot of food, and truly became our best selves. Everyone who takes part in State Week will tell you the same thing, that it was the best week of their lives, and I'm no different. It was truly a unique experience that I was lucky enough to spend with some of my best friends. However, none of my experience would be possible without a few people. I would like to dedicate some time to thank the people who made this past year one of the best in my life. First and foremost, I'd like to thank my parents and my little brother for supporting me not only throughout this program, but throughout my life and whatever I wanted to pursue, whether it was driving me there, making sure I looked my best, or being there for whatever mental and physical support I need. My family is always there for me, and that is something I'm truly grateful for. I would also like to thank all the girls in both the state and local programs for making my experiences at both unbelievable. Thanks to you guys, I now have friends from Menominee Falls all the way to Eau Claire. I would also like to thank the 2017 Distinguished Young Woman of Menominee Falls, Alyssa Benning, for being a great role model and always being there for whatever questions I had for her. Next, I want to thank Lisa Lesjak, Susie Herman, Barb Berja, Joyce Klein, Gina Miliaka, Allison Leon, and everyone else on the state committee for dedicating a week of your lives to making sure all of us had the best week ever. I also need to thank the Optimist Club of Menominee Falls. Without your support, this program would not be what it is. From taking the financial burden off our hands, to sending me flowers, to showing your constant support, you all have truly bettered my life and shown me what a group of selfless, wonderful individuals look like. Personally, I would like to thank Mrs. Hoff, Becky Shull, and most importantly, Mrs. Kathy Sharkey. Mrs. Sharkey, do you want to come up here? Okay. Mrs. Sharkey, for those of you who don't know, pours all her heart and soul into the program and makes it into the showcase you saw today. From practice interviews to emotional support, Mrs. Sharkey, I am eternally grateful for all you have done and continue to do for this program. But now, enough thank yous and enough about me. It's time to focus on the 15 brilliant young women you see before you over there. Girls, I've loved getting to know you, even if it was just for a few weeks. You've all truly impacted my life in some way, and you're all amazing, and I don't know how the judges decided, but take all this in as this experience goes by super fast. I hope you've learned something new about yourself, made some friends, and truly enjoyed your experience. Remember, no matter what happens, you are all distinguished young women, and I wish you the best of luck today. Thank you.
it'll be just a second. We're just getting a technical aspect worked out so we can see Priyanka's wonderful year as Distinguished Young Woman. Just bear with us. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, let's have one final round of applause for our 2018 Distinguished Young Women of Menominee Falls, Priyanka Ramanathan.
Listen to when it's been singing a song, stand adrift. When
to help us be them. One day I'll sing this song, sing until I sing. It's like you sang.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have been handed the results. Thank you again, judges, for all of your time, all the time that you gave this afternoon and even morning for evaluating our program.
We will begin by announcing the winner of the Be Your Best Self essay. Each participant had the option to write an essay on the Distinguished Young Women's Be Your Best Self program. The winner of a $100 cash award from the Optimist Club is contestant number 11, Brenda Patel.
We will now present the preliminary awards. The participant who earned the highest overall score in each of the categories, fitness, self-expression, talent, interview, and scholastics, will be awarded a $100 cash award from the Optimist Club.
The participant with the highest overall fitness score is participant number 6, Monica Rapinski.
In the self-expression category, we have participant number 10, Jackie Plantier.
The overall winner for talent is contestant number 15, Kaylee Doherty.
The overall interview winner is participant number 10, Jackie Plantier.
And finally, for scholastics, the overall winner is contestant number 7, Becky Perez.
We have a very special award to present at this time. To the participants, there are few more meaningful honors than the Spirit Award. The winner of the Spirit Award is selected by the participants themselves as the one who captures, understands, and embodies the ideals of distinguished young women. The Spirit Award and $50 cash award goes to participant number 1, Tia Hebring.
Ladies and gentlemen, before we announce the second alternate, we need to just, a little disclaimer, let you know that no one will be allowed on stage until after Don, our photographer, has finished taking his pictures. He takes really fantastic pictures that the girls really appreciate afterwards. So at that time, the families of the participants will be allowed on the stage, and everyone else is asked to please greet the participants in the lobby.
Okay. Our second alternate, and the winner of a $250 scholarship from the Optimist Club, is participant number 9, Rohitha Punipil.
For many years, one of the first alternate scholarships has been sponsored by the Community League of Menominee Falls. Here to present the award from the Community League is Kay Weber.
Thank you. Community League is a nonprofit organization in Menominee Falls, and we've been around for many, many years. We have 3 major fundraisers every year: our spring marketplace on April 14th, our garden tour on June 23rd, and of course our arts and crafts show, a community affair, on October 21st. So to announce for the first alternate for the Distinguished Young Women, and a $300 scholarship from the Community League, and a $750 scholarship from the Optimist Club, is participant number 10, Jackie Plantier.
And finally, the moment that you have all been waiting for. The Distinguished Young Woman of Menominee Falls for 2019 and winner of a $2,000 Optimist Club scholarship is participant number 15, Kaylee Doherty. Thank you very much for coming. Thanks for coming, guys. Thank you. We can get the house lights on.